Hey, this is Jake from Converge.
He doesn't speak for me. My name is Nate, and I play in the band Converge.
And we're at Amoeba today, shopping, doing what's in my bag. And hopefully you like some of our picks today.
Enjoy. Let's look in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, I got a CD.
Ooh.
Look at this whole thing.
Look at that thing.
Remember?
It's beautiful.
You remember when
it's
CDs
so
came in the big cardboard box?
The long box, yeah.
Yeah, and I used to keep them and hang them on my wall. First thing today, Richard and Linda Thompson.
I'm walking on a wire, and I'm falling.
Richard Thompson, one of the great underrated guitar players, played in Fairport Convention, did lots of cool stuff. You should listen to this record. It's really, really good. And this one has Wall of Death on it, which is such a great song.
Oh, let me take my chances on the wall of death.
Nice.
Your turn.
All right, my turn. Let's start with Dead Moon. So I was familiar with the Dead Moon world, but not an active listener for many years. And Steve Von Till actually changed that for me. He's a huge fan of this band. And honestly, you can't go wrong anywhere. Everything's brilliant, garage rock. It's soulful, it's gritty, it's grimy, it's emotional. I absolutely adore this band, and I'm so grateful to have discovered it for myself now.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you, buddy.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
I knew kids on the block and taking my place and walking on my grave.
Since you picked Dead Moon, Hellacopters, Head Off, this was their farewell record.
Farewell.
It's all covers. And one of them is a Dead Moon cover, Rescue.
Yeah, I wanna rescue you. Make up for everything that's ever hurt you.
I'm sorry, I love Dead Moon and I love that song. I think their version's better.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
I
back
understand
that, okay.
why people would say that to me. I'm
Yeah.
expecting.
I actually have now listened
in
to
the
that.
comments. I'm expecting the hate. Sorry.
I'm also a Helicopters head, so
I love Helicopters. This was bittersweet for me when it came out because they were breaking up. You know, they were one of my favorite rock and roll bands in the world. They were saying goodbye, and you know, when I found out it was all covers, I was like, oh, that's kind of a bummer. But it's so good, and like it turned me on to stuff that I didn't know about. Like here we go, Midnight Angels. That song, it's by the Peep Shows, who I didn't know before this record. It's worth checking out.
Midnight angels, they seem so strange. Midnight ramblers, so plain.
Trouble.
Oh yeah.
Revelations of the Unsane. I've never seen this record before. It's a collection of demos and rarities.
Shoebox. Anyone out there?
If you're not familiar with Trouble, they are a, would you say, proto-doom?
I don't know if they would call themselves.
There's the heavy
that.
metal band to
Yeah.
themselves. But they're absolutely fantastic. They're definitely a sleeper of a band. If you're a fan of Sabbath, or if you're a fan of anything that sort of leans doom metal or sort of new wave of British heavy metal in a way, I think you might even get something out of...
They go pretty hand in hand with like the Obsessed.
Yeah,
and,
St. Vitus.
Vitus and
So all that.
Candlemass.
Band's band. Brilliant logo as well.
Looks like it's going to rain.
All right, no means no. Wrong. I don't even know where to start talking about this record because I love it so much. There was nothing else like this before
Nothing.
this band.
This country, I fought a dead duck. Shit, I rock.
Not to make this an us thing, but we just had an album come out called Love Is Not Enough. We have another
over
record
there.
coming out called Hum of Hurt. someone was asking me what the difference between the two new Converge records are, and I said, if Love Is Not Enough is Slayer, then Hum of Hurt is Nomeansno. And
Accurate.
Yeah. You need to get into this record. It's huge influence on both of us. This was a game-changing record for me.
Genre defining almost? It made
Genre defying.
Defying? Yeah, it's defying. Let's say that.
Genre defiling.
Something or other. I'll bring out the hammer here.
Oh, there we go.
This is Cro-Mags' Best Wishes, the album that everybody should be talking about when they talk about the Cro-Mags. To me, it's a brilliant crossover album. It does everything that I want the subgenre to do. It connected with me like no other crossover metallic hardcore record of that era did. Sounds brilliant, recorded at Normandy Sound. Incredible sounds came out of that studio for them as well as many other bands of the era. And this record, to me, it's a bona fide classic.
It's got Crush the Demoniac. That's all you need.
Harley, if you get to see this, thank you for making this album.
Do you know how many people have tried to rewrite that record?
You can't.
Like thousands
You can't.
of bands have tried.
This lineup, that four-piece, fire.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's been done. Don't stop trying.
It's all there.
Okay, so we're talking about hardcore.
There you go.
So this is my favorite hardcore record of all time. Many would argue with me and say this is not technically a hardcore record.
They're
and
incorrect.
They're dumb.
Nothing I do ever seems to work out right. And I'm feeling drowning. Failure. I can't get what I want.
Musically, it's like this weird crossover of early first wave hardcore meets like almost Killing Joke or something like that.
And it's important to note the Revolution Summer era was happening
Yes.
at that time.
Yeah,
as well.
and so DC hardcore just went through a sea change in that quickly.
My insecurities, I got nothing to hide. My emotions are my enemies for being on my side. What can I do?
This may be the most poignant lyrical record
Of all time.
for me. A big part of who I am. The lyrics to "Do Not Consider Yourself Free." It holds true completely today. It seems like it could have been written last week. Shaped the way I viewed the world. So, thank you for that.
Yes, of course I'm scared of being wrong, but at the same time my silence will convince me and the evil will carry on.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh.
So this is the final At the Gates album. We lost our friend Tampa, and he was gracious enough to record vocals for this entire record. Was it the week before surgery that essentially took him out of being able to be a vocalist, and we later lost him. It's emotional to hold. He did so much for us as a band, and I'm forever thankful to have known him and considered him a friend. It's a brilliant album. I'm so happy for them that they had the ability to do this all together one last time.
I'm gonna go completely different route. Gunfighter ballads.
All right.
Marty Robbins. El Paso, Big Iron. This is just a great record.
Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
It's kind of gotten a big resurgence in the past few years, I think because of Breaking Bad.
One night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind.
This was the first record I ever owned in my life. My dad gave me this record when I was like 5, and it was his copy from when he was a kid.
That's awesome.
And I still have that copy, and I love this record. When you're 5 and you see that dude on the cover of a fluorescent pink record, you're like, that's my shit. Give me that. I need to listen to that, and then I'm gonna go outside and pretend to kill my friends. It's gonna be really cool.
Couldn't stand it any longer with this life that I'd begun, so I said goodbye to Teeny and became a running gun.
We're gonna go Fenris. We're gonna go to the new Darkthrone album.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet.
Okay, this is prehistoric metal.
I love that title so much.
It's the best title ever. I'm a super fan of Fenris. I respect him greatly. He's a fantastic artist. He's a savant, a true super fan of all things music. And I love what art comes out of him through that. Everything that Darkthrone do is black metal adjacent, right? But it's still the spirit of like new wave of British heavy metal now. He mixes in weird atmospheric stuff. Sometimes the records are incredibly loose. Sometimes they're incredibly technical. Sometimes they're tight. They're everything. I love that they have been able to evolve through the character of Darkthrone over the years. It's just really inspiring to see and witness. And they don't take themselves too seriously, which I've always loved.
I love that they take the piss out of themselves and their fans constantly.
It's the best.
My favorite Darkthrone song, possibly my favorite song title ever, is Hiking Metal Punks.
We've all been there.
Yeah, sometimes you want to hike, sometimes
And you're punk.
you want to listen to metal, but you're still punk.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Much respect.
King Crimson, Red. I fucking listen to this record all the time still, and every single time I'm like, how the fuck did they do this in 1974? Like, how? This is music written by people who are real musicians, not like us, that can like read music and count things.
Yeah.
I just do that. It's like the da-da-da, and then you go wah wah.
It's fine.
And then you scream. They don't do that. They write it out, and they're like, oh no, you're playing that incorrectly. You have to do a paradiddle and a dingy flap thing.
A dingy flappo.
There needs to be more bonkle on the flanger.
So this is Bolt Thrower for those once loyal. This record is their last record before they lost their drummer and essentially stopped existing as a current band.
Face to face with cold, dead eyes.
They also made a choice with this record that this was the perfect Bolt Thrower album that was ever recorded or written, and there was no reason to write any more music after this record. They stood tall on that hill, and they were like, no, it's got everything we need, it's perfect. And I 100% agree. I followed this band since I was probably 16 years old, through their sort of like loose period, kind of punk, everything thing that was happening. It was weird. They were a weird band for a long time, but they finally really connected over, the span of their discography. And this record is everything. It's sharp, it's precise, it's heavy, it's perfectly recorded. It has every trope that I want in a Bolt Thrower record and every powerful riff. It's brilliant.
To no one's loyal, forever wrapped in glory. In what crushed ages, lies of sorrow live.
What I love about that band is you're not getting Bolt Thrower to do anything that they don't want to do.
They are a modern Crass in a way.
Yeah, they do everything on their own terms, and it's really refreshing. We played a festival with them in Belgium, Ypres Festival.
Yep.
We were both on the main stage together, and all day bands were playing, and then Bolt Thrower comes to build stage and everything, and they close it off, but I walked past the back of the stage and it said, no admittance, except Converge. And I was like, We're cool. We're cool. Robin Trower.
Oof.
Bridge of Sighs. I was torn between this or Twice Removed from Yesterday. This record is probably him perfecting what he was going for on Twice Removed. And the title track, Bridge of Sighs, you like heavy riffs? That's the one. Dirty, weird, nasty guitar tone with like really soulful vocals. It's all in the pocket. It's super heavy, but it's never aggressive. You put this record on, and if you don't vibe, you don't vibe.
No vibe.
When my time has passed, is it too much to ask for a little bit of sympathy? Just a little bit of sympathy.
I'm gonna go shirts.
We need them.
We need shirts. I brought 2 shirts on the tour. I'm wearing one now. It doesn't smell very good, so I needed another shirt. So when I was talking about Normandy sound earlier, Leeway, Born to Expire was also recorded in that studio.
Turn around, face me, face the guy, just to make it free. Turn around, face me, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
This visual is of one of the greatest albums of all time for crossover and metallic hardcore. I would say it's the peak.
Top 3.
Top 3.
It's on Mount Rushmore.
Eddie Sutton was one of my favorite vocalists of the genre. Beautiful album, beautiful shirt. I'm going to pay homage to him. Rest in peace.
Do you want to make everyone leave your house? Put this record on. Throbbing Gristle. 20 jazz funk greats with no jazz, no funk,
Yes.
no fun. 0 fun. I love it. No one else I know wants to hear this when I put this on, and that's their problem.
It's not a you problem. It's not a you problem. I grabbed the book. So this is...
I
know.
grabbed a book. I'm so smart.
It's not that smart. I actually have this as an audiobook mainly. So this is the Creative Act. This is the Rick Rubin book, which is essentially Rick waxing poetic about his thoughts on the creative process and how you can apply some of his logic and practices to your own. It's pretty interesting. You learn some from it. Some of it's a little fluffy. Some of it's really poignant and really connects with me. So I really encourage people to pick up this book if they're a creative individual and they want some guidance sometimes when they're feeling a bit lost.
The experience of our inner world is often completely overlooked. If we focus on what's going on inside of ourselves, a wealth of material can be found.
Gil Scott-Heron, the revolution will not be televised.
The revolution will not go better with coke. The revolution will not fight germs that may cause bad breath. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat.
I was turned on to Gil Scott-Heron by PBS when I was like 15 years old, and I saw a video of him reciting "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised," just walking down the street, and it was so charismatic. It just drew me in, and I had to know what this guy was about. Much like that Embrace record, this record really shaped the way I view the world. Whitey on the Moon, I mean, directly pointed at the ills of modern society. I'm thankful that this record exists.
Poem said, a rat done bit my sister Nell with Whitey on the Moon, and her face and arms began to swell, and Whitey's on the moon. You know, I just about had my fill of Whitey on the Moon. I think I'll send these doctor bills, air mail special, to Whitey on the Moon.
Thank you both so much.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. We're so happy to have you in today.
Happy to be
Thank you,
here.
guys.